care of your family. I find that, when we do email campaigns and stuff, because I'm not really on the sales side anymore, more the management side of things. I find when I send an email that just says, hey, happy Thanksgiving, I get the best feedback from it. I
Well,
don't
because
ever
you're
send
showing the
sales
fact that you're
emails.
actually a human, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and, and I think that's actually a really good point. And I sorry to interrupt you there, but I just I want to stop and kind of highlight that because I think that's super important. Is that in our communication efforts right now, we need to be humans. And this is a
100%.
huge opportunity for us as individual brands, as dealership brands, and the OEMs I think are actually leading the way. Isn't that crazy? Normally, we're really giving the OEMs a hard time for what their marketing messages are, and sometimes you almost feel like a total lack of actual thought
It's
into
one of my favorite things to talk about.
right? It is. But I actually have to give them a credit. Like, I mean, huge thumbs up. I mean, they're being very human in their marketing and their communication efforts right now.
Percent, like like we've talked about with the GM stuff, the we care that we've got your back stuff. There's not they've pulled all sales related advertising, I believe, from online and TV, which is a great strategy. I mean, like I said with that furniture store ad, whether that was accidental or not, it's just you can die coming across as insensitive right now. And
As a
one
business,
social media
100%, I think you
post,
can.
like I think it was Tim Hortons, if I'm not mistaken, said that they weren't going to pay employees who were self quarantining, and it blew up on Instagram and Twitter, and within 48 hours they were like, oh, we've decided to, as a corporate level, blah blah blah, and they changed, it completely changed their tone. So I think GM, like I said, we'd speak to that, got way ahead of the curve, and didn't have any negative feedback, relative to other businesses.
Well, and right now, I think that's what the opportunity is, right? That's the opportunity for us as individuals, as brands, and then of course as our dealerships. Like, we should actually be taking a note out of how well our OEMs are executing. I'm sorry, it feels so weird to say that, but
Feels like you're speaking Latin,
yeah,
doesn't
like
it?
it tastes a little weird. Like, it just that was awkward. But they're doing a great job, and I think as dealerships we need to look at that instead of sticking our heads in the sand and shutting everything down. Is that we should be having some messages out there, and this is our opportunity to show them that we're not more than just a business, but we're humans too.
Exactly. And
Humanizing ourselves as salespeople, right? Like I'm talking from the salesman aspect as well. That's the whole
Yep.
reason I did social media to begin with. Is I'm a real person. I'm not just a slimy person who's just trying to get your money all the time. Like I'm not just focusing on just trying to get it however which way I can. I want to help people, right? And again, I think that's what GM's doing is they want to help people. They're not. I mean, obviously they're a company, they're a business. They need to make money, and like any of the automotive manufacturers. But again, putting that message out, just getting your name out there sometimes is just as valid as showing what the deal you have is, right? Like, I mean, so I think that just them getting any company, just getting their name